Absolutely incredible. All right, let's get this started, y'all. All right. All right, what is up, everybody? Bazay here at Mojobreak. Today is Saturday, July 5th, 2025, and we're getting ready to break our 2024 Topps Dynasty, Inception, and Fanatics Fest exclusive baseball under wraps mystery box. 14 box double case, pick your team number one. What a mouthful. As always, all card ship here at Mojobreak. We're going to go through our team list here. We got Adam with the Astros, Alan with the Yankees, Anthony, Twins and Nationals, A-Sound, Athletics, at Kelly, Brewers, C. Derringer, Mets, Che, White Sox, Daydreamer, Orioles and Angels, DV, Pirates, Eugene, Tigers and Giants, Get Mr. Shorty, Cardinals, Gil, Braves, Jaime, Royals, Jeff, Rangers, Cat with the Dodgers, Key, Padres, Matthew, Diamondbacks, Guardians, Marlins, Blue Jays, Michael, Red Sox, and Cook with the Rockies, Scott, Phillies, Stu with the Reds, Took Your Cookie with the Rays, TTT with the Mariners, and Tuyo with the Cubs. All right, let's get it, y'all. We're starting off with Inception. Full case, Topps Inception. I need a fire case here. Jordan Wicks, Mason Wynn, Austin Riley, Andrew Abbott, Yuki Matsui, Lane Thomas out of 150, and our auto out of 299, Gavin Williams. Guardians. Box number 2. Ooh. Carlos Correa, Junior Caminero, Jazz Chisholm, Alpha Juan Soto, Johan Rojas out of 150, Johan Rojas out of 199. What is this? Wow, 101, Henry Davis. Logo man, let's go. Wow, Pirates. Oh, did not expect that. Logo man. I need a fire Inception case. And we just hit a 101 right off the rip. Second box. Wow. There we go. There we go. What up, John? How you doing, brother? That's my first ever MLB logo, man. Congrats, Pirates. DV. I got this one over here, too. Sorry. Would not expect a logo man out of Inception, but I mean, here we are. Jung Ho Lee, Clase, Foscue, Barossa on the Alpha, Jeremy Pena green, Jared Jones green, 25 out of 50. Brian Ramos for the Chicago White Sox. Ramos. I almost gave this Inception case away earlier to Bubba because he was ripping some today. I kept this one. Zach Geloff, Randy Rosarina, Robert Gasser, Lawrence Butler, Tyler Glasnow out of 99, Jordan Wicks. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, man. Wow! What is going on? 27 out of 200? What is that patch? What? Pirates. How is that in there? I'm thinking this should be a 101. What? Oh my gosh. Pirates. How is that a patch for a 27 out of 200? It might be. We just need the Paul Skeens to top it off. This is just like the box that's like a heart attack for somebody chasing Skeens. Like everything but Skeens. And throw you the kitchen sink. Trey Turner. Nick Lofton. Yordan Alvarez. Hunter Goodman. Graham Pauley. Jordan Westberg. 71 out of 199. Austin Wells, New York. Austin Wells. Stuff. I've never in my life seen a patch like that for an out of 200 card. Never in my life. I have no clue what is going on here. Yeah. That's up there, man. That's got to be up there with one of the coolest patches I've ever pulled out of a baseball card. Ben Brown, Jackson Holiday rookie, Junior Caminero rookie, Jack Leiter alpha rookie, Royce Lewis Green, Nolan Arenado, 24 out of 299, Jordan Wicks. Didn't we get Jordan Wicks earlier? Isn't that our first auto? Maybe not. Jordan Wicks. I mean, the expectation for the remainder of this case, I'm not entirely sure. It's either going to be like chaotic or absolute doo-doo. I have no idea what to expect. I mean, at this point, it has to be something crazy, right? Has to be. Jackson Churio on the base. Jordan Beck. Jazz Chisholm. Ryan Jeffers. Lane Thomas. You got a pink out of 99. Corey Seager. There you go. Go ahead and sell that to Bubba when you get a chat. 38 out of 125. Ezekiel Tovar. All right. Let's see. Last box mojo for Inception. Let's see what we got here. Oops. Little nip nap. Come on, one more banger. Just one more for the road. Before we get into Dynasty. Kyle Tucker, Gavin Williams, Nick Gonzalez, Bo Bichette, Alpha, Francisco Lindor, Nolan Chanel, 41 out of 75. Owen White, Texas Rangers. There you go, Jeff. Probably not the Ranger we're looking for, but a hit's a hit. All right. So, yeah. Pretty much we put all our, they put all the juice in those two cards right there. Honestly, that looks like a one of one patch, though, if I had to take a guess. All right. I'm going to move this over here for now. All right. I might have to stand up for this. Imagine? Bro, I didn't even think about that. Somebody's going to pull a 101 with a napkin in it. They're probably going to contact Tops. I'm trying to figure out a way to open this without messing the box up. I guess it doesn't matter at the end of the day because we're not shipping the whole box. Unless Jeff hits all 5 products. I'm trying to think of a way to show this off. Maybe like the overhead view, like. All right. Let's see how we're gonna do this. All right. Stand by, y'all. I know. I didn't even think about that. All right. You guys hear me? All right. All right, here we go. First ball is... I'm going to have to stand up and look at this. I think we know who that is, right? That's got to be Juan Soto. I believe it is. It sure is. Juan Soto. Autographed by Juan Soto. Oh, knock that over. Juan Soto. This will go to his current team, I believe, which should be the Yankees. Juan Soto signed baseball. Very nice. All right. Oh, on the Mets. Sorry, Mets. Yes. Yes, the Mets. Sorry about that. All right, next one. All right. We got an auto here. It says "Go Yankees" on the inscription. Anybody know who that is? It is Paul Goldschmidt. Paul Goldschmidt. Go Yankees. That's a wild one. It is a huge box. All right, next Eminent. It's such a pain. I never thought it would be this hard. I never thought it would be this difficult. I never thought about it. All right. And our Eminent is... I mean, you can't even see the... Anthony Volpe for the Yankees. Anthony Volpe. Let's see. I might have to just pick up the camera. Anthony Volpe. How did they do Eminent in here? I'm trying to think. They must have had a different angle or something. These, I believe, are not numbered. the ones here in these boxes. It looks like a gold parallel though, but it does not have a number on it, a serial number. It does have the Fanatics Fest New York stamp on it, which is a little different. There you go, Yankees. Anthony Volpe. All right. Last part. Is our jersey. Good luck, everybody. I think I know who it is. Pete Alonso. Wow, on the Mets jersey. And it has the 2019 NL Rookie of the Year inscription. The Mets are cooking right now. Try not to get all this dirt off, this dust from all the cards. I'm gonna hold it up for you. This thing is gorgeous. $389 jersey right there. Sheesh. The Polar Bear. 2019 NL Rookie of the Year. Nice hit, Chris. All right. What a break so far. So much air in here. All right. Nice. Now you can add this one to it. Just making dreams happen tonight, y'all. That's it. Nothing crazy. All right. That'll do it for that giant box. Oh, that was a battle. I'm not going to lie. Never in my life did I think it would be that difficult to do a break with that stuff. Can you guys still see our double Pirates bangers? Yeah, that's wild. All right, Dynasty time. It really was a whole New York box, even if it wasn't just one team. All right. Dynasty time. Good luck, everybody. If I can tell it's a 101, I'm probably going to hold it off to the end. I know, exactly, right? All right, here we go. 3 out of 8. Wow, George Brett. 3 out of 8 for the Royals. Jaime. That's nice. Nice patch on that. Dynastic data. Walks and strikeouts. Good old George Brett. I don't know if I can put it up there to hold. Let's see. All right, box number 2. Kansas City Goat, man. You can't go wrong with that. The KC Goat. Absolutely love the boxes, by the way, the outer part of the box. $10 of 10. Wow. Anthony Volpe. The Yankees continue to hit. 10 out of 10. Anthony Volpe. Nice patch on that. Anthony Volpe. Well, it wasn't quite Aaron Judge, but it was Anthony Volpe. All right. Yankees absolutely cooking. Oh. All right. That's our 101. I saw the gold edges, at least part of it. I've yet to see a case with more than one 101, so let's see how we do here. Yeah. All right. Ooh, 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 for the Orioles. Gunnar Henderson. 2 out of 5. 3-color patch on that. Orioles. Absolute steal at the end there. Gunnar Henderson. Daydreamer on the close. There you go, Daydreamer. Don't speak too soon, man. All right. Box number 4. Every case that I've seen opened has at least one 101 in it. 101. Everything else is a toss-up. Oh. 9 out of 10 here. Yordan Alvarez. 9 out of 10. Yordan. Nice. Houston Astros. What do the Astros go for? Adam, 259. Astros have a pretty insane checklist for Dynasty. Let's see, I don't even. Let's see if I can scoot over a little bit more. All right. 101 time, y'all. Kill his dust for the 101. 1 of 1. 1 of 1. Oh, was it really? All right. Last box mojo. It is a 101. Any guesses? By the colors there? Michael Harris, Nike swoosh, 101. Nice. Atlanta Braves. One of those late snags. Gil, congratulations on the hit. Nike swoosh, 101. Michael Harris the second. I mean, look at that. Look at that lineup. All right, y'all. Appreciate you guys jumping in that one. We're going to do a quick recap before we wrap it up for the night. Appreciate you all jumping in. All right, let's start with Inception. We got Bo Bichette, Nolan Chanel, Owen White, Jackson Churio, Corey Seager, Ezekiel Tovar, Jackson Holiday, Junior Caminero, Jack Leader, Jordan Wicks, Austin Wells, Tyler Glasnow, Jorge Barrosa, Brian Ramos, Johan Rojas, Juan Soto, Johan Rojas, Lane Thomas, Gavin Williams. And then into our crazy stuff. Nick Gonzalez, 27 out of 200 with Pirate Patch, like a 101. Absolutely crazy. Appreciate you, Jeff, Chris. Much love, you guys. Congratulations on your hits tonight. After that, we got our Henry Davis 101 Logo Man. Logo Man patch auto. We had Anthony Volpe on the 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 Dynasty. George Brett, 3 out of 8 patch auto. Gunnar Henderson, 2 out of 5 patch auto. Jordan Alvarez, 9 out of 10 patch auto. And our Michael Harris 101 Nike swoosh for the Braves. As a reminder for the stuff in our Fanatics Fest mystery box, Paul Goldschmidt signed baseball. Who was the other one? Juan Soto signed baseball. Anthony Volpe eminent. And Pete Alonso signed jersey. That is all for me tonight, y'all. I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me again today. I will be back on YouTube next Friday. But once again, thank you all. Jeff, Chris, Alpha, Mike, John. Who else was here with me tonight? All the besties. Dennis, Stu, Alan. Appreciate y'all. I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Enjoy your time off for the holiday. I will see you guys next Friday. All right, y'all. Peace.